Might have to get you some.
Might have to get some help,
resources.
yes, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this last June I had, I think, 30 something pending at one time, and I was ready
Wow.
to. This is why I don't have any hair.
Hi, I'm here today with Scott Swennes from our Plymouth office. Scott has been with us almost 10 years, probably by the time that this episode is airing. And I had the honor of presenting Scott with an award at our last results awards for the number 9 spot in the company. That's pretty impressive, Scott, out of over 1,200 agents. And I
Thank you.
remember when you came up on stage and you accepted the award, you said something and it kind of made me laugh. What'd you say?
I said I'm going to be top 5 next year.
And I was like, all right, I like that. And here we are approaching the end of 2025. And I don't know if you know this, but I was looking at our most recent year-to-date rankings, and you're right around number 3. Now, I that could change, but
Could
you're
definitely change.
a contender for the top 5. So that's impressive.
Just have to finish strong.
So let's. You started out with us almost a decade ago.
I did.
And you were newly licensed. How old were you?
I was 23, just turned 23.
It was your 23rd birthday.
23rd birthday,
Yeah.
actually, on the day.
So what were you doing before that?
I was a financial analyst with Wells Fargo for a year
You
out of
were?
college. Yep. And I
Okay.
decided can't do that.
That
Can't
explains-
can't sit in traffic every single day.
So that explains, because you're kind of a data guy.
I am a big numbers guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where'd you go to college?
I went to St. Cloud.
Okay.
Graduated with a finance and real estate degree.
Uh-huh.
Got the dual degree at one time.
So you knew you wanted to get into real estate.
Kind of, but not like real estate sales. What
Oh.
really intrigued me was real estate investing.
Okay.
So I had taken like an elective class for, your degree, you have to take elective classes, whatever.
Yep.
I took a real estate investing class, and it like completely drew me into a side that I didn't know that I liked.
Did you have family doing real estate, or was
Nope,
it like
none.
a Rich Dad Poor Dad book or something? Or
I read that book in college, and that's also what got
Really?
the wheels turning. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, my son is a big fan of that. So
It's a great book.
Okay,
He
so
has a
that's-
lot of very, very good books.
yeah, that's cool. And so you joined us, newly licensed. You were on a team for a while. Went independent. What about when?
I think right before COVID. So like 6 years ago.
It's a perfect time to go
I
independent.
I think 2020 was my first independent year, I believe.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but I think that's what it was.
Okay. And now, just so our listeners know, to fall as a solo agent, not on a team, in the top 10 at Remax Results, you're doing 60 to 75 units a year on your own. I think you're probably going to surpass that number.
Yeah.
And are you doing this all by yourself? Do you
I
have-
am. Yep.
you
No
have a-
assistant. No nothing.
assistant.
It's just
no
me.
TC, no
one.
transaction coordinator.
No transaction coordinator. It is just all me, and that's. I think that's what a lot of clients like.
Okay.
But at the same time, I should probably look into someone or something to help
Yeah.
along. But
Usually when when I'm meeting with sales executives that are trying to reach that next level, it's 30 to 40 sides a year is typically what we call like the breaking point, where you either go crazy, and so we're gonna dive into that. No, I'm just kidding, but or you need
it was pretty close to that earlier this year.
or you need some sort of admin or TC or assistant right around that 30 to 40 to get to the next level, and to maintain your sanity. So that's impressive. You probably have some great systems.
I
in
do.
place.
I worked a lot of years on the systems that I use now, and I think that's what's really helped is.
Was there someone that influenced you? Is there someone that maybe that you networked with, or that you coached with, or that taught you some of the systems you have in practice today?
Not really. I kind of just had to figure it out. Trial and error by myself.
Really?
Is kind of what I realized what works.
So what's something On that note, like advice to someone who is new in the business or newer, that you learned, like a hard lesson that you would say, don't do this.
The biggest thing I would say is pick a CRM and master it and don't switch. I think all of the changes for every CRM, you lose something every single time, and I don't know if you really gain a whole lot.
Did you somewhere along the lines go from one contact management system to another?
Yep.
And
So
you were
like,
I never
know,
should have done
yes,
that.
100%.
Oh, you
yeah.
did. Okay.
So like 5 years ago, right when I went solo, I
Okay.
switched to Follow Up Boss, and
Okay.
I think that's what's helped
Okay.
a lot of.
And you stuck with it.
Yeah, and I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
And I still use it every single day.
Yep.
So it's been very good. Yeah.
That's good. You didn't have all the resources that we have, like Results Ready program, or now we have Sales Rocket, which has become wildly popular, or all the different training. So how, was it?
It was
like
yes. The first few years were a huge struggle,
Okay.
like big time. So I got licensed in July, and from July until that next, like, I want to say April, I sold one house. I'm like, oh no, this is
Okay.
maybe this isn't for me.
Slow start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just not for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a salesperson. That's part. That was definitely part of the trouble.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's helped me today, like selling as much as I do, is I'm not a salesperson at all. I think that's what a lot of buyers like when
Yeah.
they're working with me.
Yeah.
Like I just tell it how it is.
Yeah.
Whether it's a nice house, I'll tell you. If it's a bad house, I will tell you. And there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
Plenty of the not so great houses. So
Okay. How long then did it take before you really felt like, okay, I got this?
it's probably 2 years.
2 years? Okay.
Probably 2 years where it's like, okay, maybe I can figure it out and stay the course.
You're also big. You use Sisu. I know.
I do.
I see the competition between
I
you
do.
and Brandon Doyle.
Yep.
On Sisu.
Yep.
Because Sisu integrates with Follow Up Boss.
It does.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about Sisu? So, if there's listeners, especially Remax Results listeners, a lot of real estate companies in town provide Sisu to their realtors as a tool. It's a tool that we offer, but it is underutilized. Not enough of our agents are using it, and why should they be? Like, what does it do for your business?
I mean, I'm a big numbers nerd, so
Okay.
it's probably more geared towards someone like me.
Yeah. Okay.
But it just helps with tracking everything.
Yeah.
Like, how many conversations have you had this week? How many appointments have you gone on this week? How many prospects have you talked to this week?
Yeah.
And that's those three things. So when I first started, John Colopy ran I think it was every other week.
Like a coaching
Yes,
accountability.
a coaching accountability class. And that is what probably saved me in the business without quitting my first few years.
Really?
So yes,
Okay.
I tell him that every time I see him. I'm like, hey, thank you so much for that. I still use it.
Yeah.
10 years later. So he called it CPA, contacts, prospects, appointments, and
Yep.
and Sisu tracks exactly that, so it's perfect.
Yeah, I get it. I'm a data junkie myself, and the old saying, what isn't measured can't be improved, and so
It's true. That is a great line.
it's one of the many Post-its on my monitor at my
I
desk.
like that. I might put it on a Post-it for
What
myself.
isn't measured can't be improved.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, that's so maybe Sisu is the tool for the analytical type.
I mean, truly, I think it would help anybody. It'd probably help the people that aren't the numbers junkie more than the numbers junkie, because they're probably already tracking it somehow.
Yeah.
So I think it probably helps the person who's not super.
We have some additional coaching at Remax Results that we're going to be rolling out. It's actually some in-house, some realtors that are with Remax Results that are going to be doing some coaching. And we're working through the program right now, but they are suggesting that anyone who signs up to do the coaching will be required to use Sisu as part of the program. And I said,
like it.
All right.
I like it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's there and it's extremely powerful.
Tell me, Scott, what is something that you think is unique that you bring to the table for your clients?
I think from a marketing standpoint, like not just being young and using social media, but I think social media is an extremely important tool, especially in today's day where everything's online.
Yep.
And I think I have a pretty decent presence on social media and have figured out how to not only advertise on social media that's like efficient and effective.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing that I bring to the table is
Okay.
the marketing aspect to it. And
Yeah.
also all the behind the scenes stuff where,
Yeah.
any question, I'm pretty accessible, all that kind of stuff.
When you say social media, do you do like digital ads, or retargeting? Are you doing, is this for like promoting listings?
Yeah, or both really.
Yeah.
Trying to either find new clients
Mm-hmm.
or an active listing. I think that's probably the more important thing that I use it for.
What are some of your tools or favorite tools that you use?
I like Instagram Reels the most.
Okay.
I think
All
they
right.
get the best traction if you keep them short. If you have them too long, people don't watch them. So have to keep
Define
them
short.
5 to 15 seconds.
Okay, perfect. I agree.
Yeah. If it's longer than 15, like again,
you lose people.
Yes, and I'm a numbers nerd, and you can see all the analytics behind the scenes, and
Yeah.
you can see when
That-
people click off the video, and it's
When they
like,
swipe or
yes.
when they,
And
yeah.
it's usually between 12 and 15 seconds. If you haven't captured them in the first 10,
Yeah.
they're out.
Do you pay attention when someone, because Instagram will track like if they replay or back in, so you know when it's a topic that you've,
Something that's of interest.
Yeah.
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 Or something that's like, oh, people don't want to see that. Don't
Yeah.
care about that.
Is
Yeah.
it mostly just housing statistics? Like what's some of the content that you use?
I like to do house tours.
Okay.
I think that works the best. People are always interested in seeing what's inside of a house. And not a lot of times. Pictures do some justice, but not like a video. You can really jazz up a photo.
Yeah.
You can't necessarily jazz up walking through a house.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. What's your favorite way of staying in touch with your clients? You said you use Follow Up Boss. So
Yeah, I
that's
use Follow Up Boss. I don't know. I treat every client like they're a friend and just reaching out to them for whatever. Or
Yeah.
sports is a big thing.
Have you done client appreciation events yet? Is
Yeah.
that something?
Yep.
Okay, you've been.
Yep.
Okay.
So this last year, I've done an appreciation event for 3 years now.
Okay.
This last year was the biggest of all three. I did it in a park in Plymouth at French Park here.
Cool.
So it was good. Rented out a park, had a bounce house, a face painter, a photo
Nice.
booth,
Yeah.
catered lunch, all that good stuff.
Now you're
Yard
gonna have-
games, yeah, all
you're gonna
that good
have to
stuff.
Maybe consider the basketball court.
Yeah,
at-
I'm
in the
just
Maple Grove
as I'm
office.
just learning. There's a basketball court in the Maple Grove office, so
So you are a coach, or you were a coach?
I do coach
You do
traveling
coach.
basketball. Yes,
You do?
currently, yes,
In all your free time.
in all of my free time. Yes,
You coach traveling? Okay.
I do. I coach 5th grade boys for Orono, and it is
That's
awesome.
cool.
I love it.
How long have you been doing that?
This is my 2nd year, so I coached 4th grade last year, and I
Okay.
followed them this year. So
Fun.
it's very fun.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And our
that's
first
fun.
tournament's in 1 week. So
Okay.
we're getting to the
Yeah.
home stretch here of
Yeah.
starting the season.
Oh, that's amazing. Is there something you're not doing in your everyday business?
That I should be doing?
Yes. Yeah.
Probably.
Or what's
great
what's a
question.
goal of yours? Like what's like a big hairy goal for 2026? There's something that
I would-
you told me your goal on stage this last year. You said I'm going to
Right.
be in the top 5.
Yep.
You clearly achieved it. So
Yep.
you have the secret sauce. But like,
I do have a goal of helping 100 families next year,
Okay,
which it's a tall task, but
it's a tall task.
I think we'll be able to do it.
We might have to get you some.
Might have to get some help, yes,
resources.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this last June, I had, I think, 30 something pending at one time, and I was ready
Wow.
to. This is why I don't have any hair.
That's hilarious. Oh.
Yeah,
You're,
it was a lot then.
That's
so,
a lot.
But that's
Yeah.
that's just what you gotta do it.
So you're not even you're not like buying leads. It doesn't sound like
Nope.
you're not.
Nope.
You have your own kind of built-in sphere. I mean, you're obviously you get leads off social media, but just your high volume of transactions, you just must get a lot of client referrals, I'm assuming.
They're starting to get more and more, but I think the social media thing has helped a lot. I mean, it's helped reconnect with friends I haven't seen since middle school or high school.
Okay.
And they reach out to me and like, hey, we're thinking about buying a house, or hey, we're thinking about selling our house that we've had for 6 or 7 years or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a pretty cool story. A girl that I went to high school with was in Florida.
Okay.
And she reached out to me and she's like, hey, thinking about moving back. Like, can you help me find a house? So just instances like that where I haven't talked to these people for 10 or 15 years. And yeah, social media just helps stay connected.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Champlin.
Oh, you did?
So just right over here.
Just nearby?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Still in the...
Champlin Park High School. Graduated in 2011.
What do you do? So your spare time, you're coaching, traveling basketball.
My spare time, I'm coaching, traveling basketball, yep.
Yeah,
Or going to Timberwolves games or
Yep.
hanging out with friends or whatever. In the
Okay.
summer, going up to a cabin.
Yep.
So, yeah.
What about, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
That is a great question. Still here, obviously.
Oh, thank you. That was a loaded question. No, I'm just kidding.
And, I mean, hopefully still in the top 10 for transactions and volume. I mean, that's the plan. I don't necessarily think I'm going to be slowing down at any time. So.
What's your advice to anyone that might be newer in the industry listening that you maybe didn't do those first 2 years that you should have done? You're probably going to say the CRM piece?
Yeah, the CRM piece for sure.
The contact management system.
Just getting yourself out there.
Okay.
As much as you can. Whether that's helping someone with a showing or open houses. I think as a new agent, I think an open house.
Everybody says open houses.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Like I personally don't like doing them anymore. But if I was a new agent and that, I mean, what a better place to find someone who's trying to buy a house, right?
Yeah.
Usually the people walking through an open house are wanting to buy a house unless they're just curious about their neighbor's house.
Neighbors.
Yeah, something like that. So
Yeah.
I would say that's what also helped me.
Okay.
Like I did an open house or two every single weekend for I think 125 weeks in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was a lot.
That's discipline.
But I would say that's kind of what it
That's
takes
what
to get yourself. It's
Okay.
just like starting any new business
Yeah.
where it's a struggle and you have to work your tail off.
Do you have an on-site office at Remax Results, or do you work from home?
I do in Plymouth.
You have an on-site office in Plymouth?
On-site office in Plymouth.
Do you go to the office every day?
Not every single day,
Or do you
but
have a structure?
a good 3 days a week. Like in office.
How many hours a week would you say you're in the office?
In the office, probably 20.
20 hours a week, 3 days a week, roughly?
In the office, yeah.
And what do you-
Otherwise, it's out on showings or listings or stuff like that.
Do you do time blocking? I'm trying to get
do,
the whole
yes.
Structured, Scott Swennes structured.
I do, yes. Big time time blocking.
So you're disciplined. So like, do you
Yes.
give us an example. So when you are in the office, you shut off all distractions and do what for an hour, or, you know what I mean? Like what's,
Yep.
tell
So
me.
when even if I'm working from home, like every single day, it doesn't matter what else is going on. From 8 to 10, usually 99% of the time, because obviously there's other things that pop up.
So the first 2
But
hours of the day.
First 2 hours of every day is where I reach out to people that I haven't talked to in a while.
So you're
or,
prospecting.
Yes.
Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And if I don't, I'm the same
Very
with
good.
I'm the same with John Colp. If I don't do it, I'm doing it on Saturday. if I don't finish it all in time, I'm
Yep.
doing it on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do business planning with John Colopy?
I sure did.
You did.
I
and
did. My
coaching-
second year.
You did.
Yes.
Okay. What'd you think?
I thought it was great. I mean, he's a hoot. So,
Yeah.
He keeps it interesting.
Yeah.
Always.
But, there's a lot that still holds true. A lot of people talk about, number one, take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, your significant number. Number three, and he goes down the line of spirituality and health, and it goes beyond just business planning.
It does.
So I want to ask you, do you have a story that you wouldn't mind sharing with the listeners? Like something memorable.
Something that holds close to my heart still after
share
probably 6 or 7 years.
Since you've been in this business, share something that the listeners would enjoy.
So I think it was 2019. I had someone who's like my grandma's age. Mm-hmm. Somehow, I'm not sure how she got in touch with me. Still to this day, I can't figure it out. And I've asked her and she doesn't know. It was online somehow.
Okay.
And she had a house in South Minneapolis right next to Lake Harriet. So super nice. Linden Hills area.
Yep.
Super nice area. And it was her time her husband had passed away, and it was her time to go to a single level living type of situation. And she was getting offers from like We Buy Ugly Houses and other random builders and all this stuff. And she's like, I've been offered $250 and $255 and whatever, and I think I'm going to take it. Like she didn't want to pay a commission. That was her biggest thing.
Okay.
I'm like, you're leaving a ton of money on the table if you do that. So I kind of just took it upon myself and reached out to, I don't even know, probably 40 different builders at the time, and ended up getting her significantly more, like almost $400,000 for her house.
Wow.
Yeah. So it still weighs on me, like but that's what happens to some of the older generation. They get taken advantage of.
They don't know any better.
And what happened to that house was it got torn down, and a $1.5 million house got built, and it was sold and whatever. So we get to the fast forward. She ended up buying a single family house, or a single family, single level townhome in Champlin.
Okay.
Right next to her daughter and her son, and so it was great. So they all came to the closing, and they're all crying and all this stuff. Like I ended up having to go to her daughter's house to have the contract signed, and for her buying the house, and her daughter's crying like, "Thank you so much." And it was just still weighs on me pretty heavy. Like that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Oh.
Like just stuff like that is what's been great.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like I still go and
they're probably inviting you to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, pretty much. I still go and visit her at her townhome and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's been nice. And she just sent me a referral of her daughter this past week.
Oh.
So it's still she still remembers me, which is great.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
So I send her. She loves the Vikings. I send her a Vikings calendar every year. And
cool.
Always she messages me on Facebook, not text or call. It's always on Facebook.
That's the only way my mom.
That's the older generation communicates.
My mom communicates with me over Messenger. I think it's hilarious.
But it's easier than a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's fun.
Oh, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. It was
So Scott, how can people? What's the easiest way for them to reach out to you, or where can they find you?
You could find me on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or anything like that. It's just my name, Scott Swennes, MPLS on Instagram.
Okay.
And that's kind of my main contact on social media.
Okay.
Otherwise, just my website has my phone number and email and all that good stuff.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.